Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer with Oculus Rift Reviews, now with Windows Mixed Reality as well. Today we're going to review Synth Riders VR. Synth Riders is a game on the Steam store released July 12, 2018 by Kluge Interactive. It's a VR music rhythm game. It normally retails for $19.99. It's currently on sale, 26% off. It's available for all the major headsets. And I actually bought this game a few months ago on a Steam sale for $13, and it was an absolutely great deal. Synth Riders is actually one of my favorite VR games, and I've said this before, but the VR music rhythm game category is absolutely one of the strongest categories in VR. There's so many really good games in this category, such as Beat Saber, Audica, Audio Trip, and Synth Rider belongs in that top tier of VR music rhythm games. One of the things that sets Synth Riders apart is not only is there a huge library of songs included, but you can also download custom songs from their website. And I strongly suggest you go to their website. Later on this video, I showcase some of the songs. Well, by showcase, I just show the list, really, of some of the songs that are custom songs. And a lot of them are very popular pop music songs. And yeah, the category there is very strong. I really do believe the soundtrack is what separates the top tier of the VR music rhythm games. And Synth Riders just has so many good songs in it. Not all the songs are great. You know, there's some couple of songs in here that I didn't like. There's some maps I didn't like. But there's just so many. So you're going to find something that you like, whether it's in the custom songs or whether it's included in the actual game. I actually bought the DLC to support the devs. I'm not a big electro swing fan, but I wanted to support the devs, so I went ahead and bought that. That's how much I like this game. I don't usually buy DLC. That's not usually my style. But I just like this game so much, and I've had so much fun. And it's also such a good workout. So this game has lots of options. That's one thing I really like, and I wish that every VR music rhythm game had as many settings options as Synth Riders. The one thing that it has that a lot of them are missing is the ability to move your room to match what you need. So my room is not always centered correctly, and from the settings I'm able to change the room to the left, to the right, front, back, whatever I need, so that wherever I am, I'm centered. So even if I'm off center on purpose, I can move the game center to where I am. A lot of VR music rhythm games don't have this in settings. I don't know why. They all should have it. This should be standard practice. Another great thing about this game is that you can change the colors easily to match whatever you need. I will say, though, that the default is for the walls to be red, which I don't think is a great idea because one of the orb colors is red. So you're going to have lots of red in your screen. So I don't think the walls coming towards you, I don't think it's a good idea for them to be red. So I did change it to like a purple, and I think I made it a little bit too transparent. I probably want to make it a little bit more opaque. That way I can see it just a little bit better. Obviously you don't want it too opaque, otherwise you won't be able to see any orbs around it. Anyways, yeah, it has a lot of options there. In case you can't tell by the gameplay, there's basically 4 different rules. Obviously, you have the barriers that you should avoid by either dodging left or right. And you also have these green balls. What that means is that whatever controller that you touch it with, whether it's the right or left, you can only keep continuing touching it with that same color controller. Now, when you see yellow, that means you have to join your hands together. So you have to use both controllers to catch that orb. And obviously for some of them you just hold the notes, you just go whatever direction that the line goes through, you just keep it in that direction. Yeah, the different maps are all over the place, from easy to normal to higher difficulties. For the most part, I played this game in expert mode. For me, that's the perfect setting. However, I will say that I've seen some of the maps for the master mode, and I would love to play it in master mode, but master mode for me in general is just a little too difficult. Probably the only complaint I have about this game, besides, that there's some songs that I don't like, but obviously that's going to happen with any VR music rhythm game that has a large library like this. But besides that, which I would say it's a very minor critique, not anything major, but perhaps a bigger critique is the maps. Some of them are really good and really go well with the songs, but not all of them. And for the custom songs, obviously they're going to be all over the place. So for the custom songs that you're downloading from the website, you don't have the same quality that you do from the in-game songs. However, even from the in-game songs, there is a difference between some songs just going great with the beat maps and other songs just really being kind of bland and not that inspired. So obviously there's lots of songs here, and that might be part of the problem. It's hard to make like original maps for every song when you have so many songs in this game, which is a good problem to have, I guess. Overall though, this is a fun game. There are so many options. You can even stop this movement option. So if you get motion sick, yes, you can change it so that you're not always going forward like this. I actually like this though. I like going forward, and I also have it set to random map, so that way each time I play I get a different random map. That way I'm not always playing the same map for the same song. This is one song actually that looks great in this difficulty called Fast Beat. However, I kept failing, so I only showed the expert difficulty, which shows the gameplay, but it is a little bit slower. It's not quite as fast as the Fast Beat, obviously, but still a lot of fun. And this is actually one of my favorite songs to play with. And I almost have it nailed. I almost got 100%. I just made a few mistakes, but definitely with a little bit more practice, I think I can get the 100% on this one. So yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. It's definitely in my top 5 list of VR music rhythm games. And you could make an argument with this soundtrack that it should be number 1. But is it? I don't know. I'm just going to say it's in my top 5 list. Scoring this game is difficult. How high do you score it when it's in the top tier of VR music rhythm games? I mean, that's really all that needs to be said. But if I have to score it today, I would say I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. And a lot of that just has to do with the beat maps not always feeling great. So some of them just feel really good. This is one of them that feels really good. It goes really well with the song. But not all of them do. If they were all this high quality, I might even give this game a 10 out of 10. Perfect score. But because there is such a wild disparity between the songs, I'm only going to give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It's good. It's right up there with Beat Saber, with Audio Trip, with Audica. And it's a great deal for the price. I highly recommend it. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. If you like my review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I'm going to get a copyright claim for this video, but hey, I do it for you guys. Anyways, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, and enjoy the rest of the video.